Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Light Fragments Oracle, where we talk about all kinds of things. We do card readings, we do channeling, we do automatic writing messages, sometimes we live stream, sometimes we do makeup, sometimes we do creative things, clothing, whatever comes down the road from the universe. I like to share with all of you. I really do. I am passionate about my channel. I am passionate about spirituality. I am passionate about the wisdom from the experiences that I've gleaned over the last almost, in a few days, 64 years. And so I am so glad that you are here with me. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to follow up on the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I have used it for a couple of days now since I put up my last video. I have to be completely honest with you about this product. I am a foundation snob. I realized I am a foundation snob. Foundation is my passion. I love reviewing foundation more than anything else. I will have to say number 2 is eyeshadow and number 3 is lipstick. Okay? Everything else is a bonus, but that's what I love. And I was really disappointed in the Flawless Satin Foundation from e.l.f. Sometimes you get what you pay for. Now, if this is all you can afford, I have some tips. Thank you, Amanda, for telling me this because I never would have known. The first time that I put it on, I used my new Michillo brush. Did not work. When I got off of here, I went down into my magnifying mirror downstairs in the light, and this foundation was blotchy all over my face. I had to apply more foundation. It's very stiff and drying. That is my feeling. If you have oily skin, this might work really well for you. Even using it with a primer, I had a problem with it. The second day, I applied this foundation with a regular foundation brush, and I had the same problem that I had with this brush. It is just too gosh darn stiff. I can't spread it with my fingers. I can't spread it with a brush. And so Amanda, one of my subscribers who uses this product, or one of the e.l.f. foundations, told me to apply it with a damp sponge. I did apply it with a damp sponge. I had to go yesterday to get my license renewed, and I ended up getting the real ID. So now in 2025, if I need to hop a plane within the continental United States, I can. Next thing I'm going to get is my visa, because I want to be able to travel outside of my country. Don't like planes, but I'm going to have to suck it up. Getting back to the foundation. It did go on much better with the sponge, but I had to use a ton of product to get it to even out all over my skin. And really, you don't get a lot. You do not get a lot of product in this heavy glass bottle. So 3 pumps, I was able to, smooth it out on my skin. And it looked really good if I didn't put anything else on it. I had trouble putting on my bronzer. I had trouble putting on my blush. I had to go back over all of that with my sponge. It was a nightmare. And I just wasn't happy with it. And this is a no-go for me. It is a no-go. I am going to keep it for days that, I might want to look halfway decent riding my bike or going swimming or whatever, but I will not be using this product, and I don't recommend it unless you have oily skin. You have enough oils on your skin where this product will smooth out nicely. That is my consensus on this foundation. Sad to say, because it is so affordable. The second foundation that I am having an issue with, I absolutely loved the Max Factor X Miracle Touch Skin Perfecting Foundation with hyaluronic acid. I love this foundation. You have no idea. But I do not like the Facefinity at all. I did what Joseph said, except for I think I made a big mistake. I did not use water. I used my setting spray, and look what happened to my compact. It's hard as a rock. I can barely get any of the foundation out of it. So if you're going to purchase this foundation, I would recommend not wetting it at all. The only way that I think I would be able to use this is if I scraped off the whole entire layer of this foundation. If I go over to the edge, it does pick up. I don't care for the smell. I don't like the smell at all. I'm just really unhappy with this foundation. Different strokes for different folks, but I'm going to keep it because I need it for the end of the year review, but I am not happy with this foundation. I am going to do a second review on the Born This Way foundation today, so stick around for that. And I am going to use my Michillo primer, which first time try, I loved it. And I am going to apply it with this brush so I can give you a very consistent review on this brush. Since I didn't put on any skincare after I used my Alpen Beauty this morning, check that video out. I'm going to do that now with all of you, and we will get into putting on the foundation. But I got to tell you, I need to get a towel. I was so excited that I was able to wear this skirt that I bought last summer on vacation. Even though it rained most of vacation, the one nice day, we went to a casino for the first time, both my husband and I, never been. I wore this skirt. I got to show it to you. I'm going to climb on my chair, okay? I'm going to pull back. You ready, Eddie? All right, I hope I don't fall. This is my skirt. It has a slip right here that goes almost to the knee, and the skirt falls about here on me. I adore this skirt. It's an elastic waist. It has ties so I can pull it tighter. Let me see. Might have to do that. And I have on an exercise top with it today because I'm just kind of hanging around the house and doing videos for all of you. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, woo! Get down tonight, woo! Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. The sun has been out for 4 days. We had some brief showers, but holy cannoli. Let me tell you, it rained. I thought it was 23 days in June. It's 26 days. Even a little shower had to be included. It rained 26 days, and then it rained for the first 2 weeks of July with a few breaks here and there. I mean, give me a break. We need the sun. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say. It's all right, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Little darling, la, 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, we need the sun. We need it. Everybody needs the sun. We need that vitamin D. And we had surrounding towns, roads that have not been damaged by water in 60 years, completely washed out. Cars, people trying to get to their property, the water rushing across the road, picked their cars up and carried them. They had to be rescued. I mean, it was nuts. It was really nuts. And we had last week an electrical storm that was in a circle in all of the surrounding towns in our area. It had a path and blew our well pump out. I heard this crack like I have never heard in my life. And we have a very large water tank, so there was a lot of water stored in there because my husband and I had, we work most days. He works every day. I work most days. So the day prior, when it cracked in the afternoon, we had a full tank, well tank. So we took our showers and we did our dishes and whatever. And then the following day when we came home, we didn't have any water because we used up all our water that was in our water tank. So we had to have our well pump replaced. And the guys told us that that's all they've been doing because the surrounding towns got hit with lightning strikes. So I am just grateful and thankful every day that we are here, you and I, together, that we are here. We're alive. We are here. I know all of you have had struggles. We've all had them. So, offering up a prayer for all of you. Some of you are in this extreme heat that is, polarizing states. Be safe out there. Be safe. Be safe. Do what you got to do, but make sure you have plenty of water. Make sure that, you know what you can do? If you have a refrigerator and your refrigerator works and you don't have central air or air conditioners, but you have fans, fill buckets of water, fill buckets of ice, and put that fan in front of a bowl even of ice. The cold will go up into the air in your house and the fan will blow the cold air. Okay? Try it. So, let's get on with this video. I have to gather myself, and let's put on some skincare. All I'm going to do is put on my serum. I'm not going to put on any cream. And I'm going to kind of keep it simple. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't feel like keeping it simple. I didn't want to make a 50-minute video, though. All right. I'm down to this much in my Magic Serum from Charlotte Tilbury. So this is what I'm going to be putting on my skin. I love this serum. It sinks into my skin. It doesn't sit on top of my skin. Cannot handle serums that sit on my skin. And I've told you guys, I love my Nivea, but I want to try to make a serum out of it. Joseph told me how to do it. I have yet to do it. I want to make that video with all of you. And by the end of August, well, it goes into September for some of my customers. But usually by the end of August, things wind down a little bit for me. So when I said that I was going to be uploading every day, that excludes Saturday and Sunday. Or Sunday. Right? I need a day of rest, period. Although I don't find this difficult. I love doing this. Yeah, the editing and all of that. But you know what? Now, I put this serum on my skin, and it's already soaking in. I love it. I think I'm going to repurchase this. I think I'm going to repurchase that. The Nivea, what I want to do, I want to turn it into a serum so that I can use it at night when I go to bed. That's primarily why I want to do that. According to Michillo, and it's not Micillo, which I like the sound of that. It's Michillo. I found that out by somebody else that reviewed their product because she looked it up how to say it. I should have done that, but I didn't. You use a pea size of this face primer. So once again, I'm going to do a little more. Just because I do put foundation down my neck. So, put some right here. Right here. I mean, it spreads like crazy. And I have to tell you guys that after using the Huckleberry, the Wild Huckleberry Radiance Peel, this is spreading much nicer. You don't realize how much foundation and creams and things like that will settle on dead skin cells. They need to be sloughed off. Oh, good Lord, I can't get the things. I did my nails. I have not done my nails in a long time. I'm like, I'm just going to continue to use my Kiss acrylic nails with the glue. I know how to take them off so it doesn't damage my nails. And these are my go-to nails, and this is what I will be using. So, I use what works for me. If I try something and it doesn't work for me, I'm not going to use it. Plain and simple. And you'll find out about that at the end of the year. I'm kind of becoming a new person. I get so excited by new products just because I love it so much. But I don't want to steer people wrong. I don't feel that that is right. So let me give this a little shake. And I am going to do 2 pumps of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Let me give you, this is in sand. It is made in Canada. Okay, now this color is dark for me, but I am going to use it. I don't mind the smell of this at all. Let's use the Michilo brush and see how it works. I gotta put these back, guys. All right, this is the way it's supposed to be. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, what an epic fail using this with the e.l.f. foundation. Oh my goodness. Either I got a faulty bottle from Amazon, or it is just too dry and stiff for me. And you know something? I know that e.l.f. is very affordable. I love the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I love it. But I don't like their liquid foundation. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. Wow. Look how this brush carries the foundation. Look at this. Watch. Would you look at this? I have this listed in my description. If you're interested, wow. You want to talk about putting on foundation quickly? And plus the primer. Look at this. You know what I'm going to do? This is totally out of the ordinary. I love this brush. I have never used anything like this before. I'm going to take the leftover foundation and I am going to put it on my shoulder for you guys to see. Let's see if I can do this. Look at this. This is amazing. Let me get back. Look at this. This is freaking amazing. I'm not blowing smoke here. I'm not blowing smoke. I will be right back. I got to show you why. I have talked about my Sally Hansen before. The airbrush legs. Okay? This is in medium. It's leg makeup, but I used it on my arms. I did not use it on my face. I used it on my arms. I used a little bit of it on my chest because I do bring my foundation down my neck. And I used it on my legs. If you want to use this instead of going to a tanning booth and you have a function to go to, get this brush. This will smooth it. I mean, if it does this to my face and with foundation, I can't imagine. I might get another brush for myself to use just with this and use this one for foundation. It's $15, I believe. So I think that blends in quite nicely. And I absolutely, positively love the brush. And I love the primer. I'm trying to think if I want to put on, I guess I'll put on some more makeup. So I'm going to use the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. And somebody asked me, you know, in one of my shorts, what I was using for the color. And you know what? When I put up a short, I just don't want to take the time. Go find my channel. Go look me up and you find the video. P3 is the number of my concealer. So I'm going to put that on just in my tear troughs, and a little here and a little here. So how is everybody? How are you all doing? If you didn't get a chance to watch my video on the weekly card reading, listen, all of my card readings are timeless. And what that means is whenever you click on it is when you need to see it. Just because it says weekly doesn't necessarily mean it's for that week. If you click on it, you know, I should start putting timeless card reading, but a lot of people want to know what's in store for the week. So, yeah, it's a weekly timeless card reading. So, do I say so too much? So, you know what? That's a complex PTSD symptom. I don't really know about that, but I am going to be doing a video about that, but it's been a while since I've done makeup. And hold on to your hats because I'm still going to do the Art Deco look. I just really need blocks of time for that. I think since I'm wearing turquoise today, I am going to put on some turquoise eyeshadow. This is from my Revolution London Llama palette. I have not used the turquoise yet. And let me just tell you something. Part of me is doing this out of spite. Because somebody mentioned in one of my videos that the color was hideous. And since I have blue going along the ribbing of my tank top, I will probably use this blue to go with it. So it's just going to be two colors today. So I think that's really pretty. Really pretty. Just gonna try to just soften the edge of this. I'm expecting a couple of things in the mail, and I feel like I should have gotten them by now to show on my channel, and I haven't received them yet. So I don't know what's going on. One of them shipped on July 9th. And the other one is a product to review, which I'm really excited about. All right, I'm going to go underneath my eyes with the blue instead of putting an eyeliner on. And I am going to take some of the bronzer and put that where I normally put my bronzer. That's just a beautiful color. I think that this bronzer is a neutral color. It's not really warm, it's not really cool. It's really very pretty. And I've mentioned before why I go under my chin. I have a receding chin. No, I am not getting surgery for it. I've learned to live with it and love my body the way it is. And when you get to that point in your life where you, yes, want to be healthy, but you love your body the way it is, your body will bless you for that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Too Faced Cloud Crush blush. Love these blushes. Let me tell you what this color is. I've mentioned it many times. Head in the Clouds. Smells divine. And I'm just going to touch the top of my cheekbones and bring it up. Such a pretty color. Such a pretty color. I go a little bit down my nose because it's summer and I like that just been in the sun look. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to touch my cheekbones with my fan brush that I got from TEMU. I really like it. And I'm just going to touch the top of my cheekbones with some, I almost said Natasha Denona, Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. I mean, you know, I'm getting to the point where, and somebody mentioned this on my channel, and I agree with it. I really agree with it. I'm getting to the point where when I use makeup, I don't want to add this to that, I don't want to add that to it. I want to just use it straight out of the package the way it's supposed to be. Because you know what? Especially this summer, it has become an issue for me. I don't want to take all that extra time if I don't have to. Skincare, I will take a little bit of extra time, but with makeup, I just want to get it on my skin. And boy, oh boy, this brush does the trick. I am still blown away by this brush. And of course, you have to have a good foundation in order to use it, and a good primer. Okay, all right, I've stopped talking about it. I've stopped talking about it. Now we put on the mascara. This ought to be fun because I haven't used my NobuLash in a while. I've used the serum, but not the mascara. And you guys all know how much I love this mascara. I've been using the Sky High, but I've got to tell you guys, the Sky High flakes off my eyes. I wore it yesterday morning, and when I got home, sure enough, it was flaking around my eyes. this does not flake. Once it's on, it is on. And, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody how to think, right? But as a mature woman, I like looking pretty. As a matter of fact, I had this discussion with my husband. When he met me, we used to go swimming. I've always been a swimmer. I didn't, not professionally, but I was on swim, you know, I was asked at a young age to be on a swim team, and my mother said no. Go figure. Why would she do that? She didn't want me as a small, you know, young girl being with all these seniors on a swim team, but the swim coach said that I could do it. Anyway, and I'm small, but I have my shoulders. If you look at my shoulders, right here, I've got muscle. This is muscle. My back, I had very large back muscles. Even my husband noticed that when we first got married, and I was only 96 pounds. So the fact that I was light, the fact that I'm strong in this area, as well as my legs, I could fly in the water. So we would race each other swimming. And, you know, he at that time was 6 feet tall, and he had, you know, out of the Army, he had power. And I mean, he was only maybe one stroke ahead of me. So that was that. I also, when I was a girl, I was a tomboy. I had my own, you know, softball glove, and actually we played neighborhood baseball. We didn't use softballs. We used a baseball. And so I used to play catch with my husband. We would go down to the ball field and we used to play catch. So I was like a tomboy when I was young, but I also like to be pretty. And when you get older, a lot of us have the tendency to say, I don't care. I did it. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. You know, these young girls, I don't care. I don't care. Well, I do care, because I do like to look nice. And my job prevents me from looking nice because I don't want to sweat off all this beautiful makeup that I put on my skin. And so, you know, I'm really picky about putting on makeup when I go to work. But I told my husband, I like doing my nails. I like wearing makeup. I like looking nice because I am a lady. And he's like, yes, you are a lady. And I get that. I totally get that. That's, you want to look nice. And I'm sure, you know, he likes it, but for me personally, my phone ran out of battery, so I had to stop. I took my hair out. We ate dinner. Now I'm going to put on my lipstick, and I wanted to put on a red lipstick. They do not make this anymore. This is Laura Geller's lipstick called Central Park Spice. I love this lipstick. It is a beautiful color. And they don't make it anymore. You can go on eBay. You might be able to find it, but I'm not sure. But, you know, mine is still relatively new because I had it tucked away after I bought it and forgot I even had it. So, if you can find it, Laura Geller's Central Park Spice. I wish she would bring this back. It is such a gorgeous color, and it's so silly that she's not making it anymore. I have a real issue with beauty companies that expire things that we like and bring something new on, and it's like you don't really like it as much. I have a problem with that. I think if something is tried and true, it should stay on the market for as long as it will sell. That's what I think. But you know, they're always revolving products and expecting us to buy, and you know, I think some things are, you know, can be redone and formulated better, but you know, if there is something that's working, there's my kiss to you. Okay, my beautiful friends, be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there's nobody else on the planet like you. Okay, my friends, go check out the Alpen Beauty product. It's wonderful. I did it this morning. My face is fine. It didn't cause a reaction. And I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, bye-bye.